Alright, I'm back. And we're gonna try and finish the thing. Jar Jar says, oh, there's another ending. It's not the final ending. Do the final ending. I thought this was a pretty final ending. It's a fine final ending. There's like branches. I could go with the other character and then, you know, I could pick the other option, but that emotionally it changes nothing. Right? It's whatever. Like, in fact, like the real emotion is just making the choice. But in this case, actually, it fails because like, who gives a crap about 9 or 2A? Like, you can't possibly care about her. This way, this area of the game, so you have to pick 9S. I mean, I suppose you could like flip the bird to the game by picking by not picking 9S. You know, I refuse. Well, I mean, I don't know. That just seems like dumb rebel-y. Hopefully, it doesn't like override. I mean, I don't know. The other one, alright. Okay, let's see. So you're saying go chapter select tower. Both greet their final moments, huh? Okay. What does he say? You know, for me, it's just fine. You accept one ending and you just end with that one. That's okay. Like, you don't need to. You know, it's like people talk. It's making me think of Mass Effect 3, and like people are saying, "Oh, all 3 endings are the same, therefore the game is bad." I'm like,
if we don't do something,
who gives a shit? Like, you have one ending, that's fine. Like, you have a game that has one ending, and the ending is very good. The fact that you get to make the choice
Or didn't you know?
at the end for your character, you're empathizing with Shepard because it's Shepard's story. It's not your story. It's Shepard's story, and for him, the choice is very meaningful. And he doesn't get to experience all 3 endings. He doesn't get to see that they're 3 times the same. So for his perspective, the choice is really impactful and emotional.
To be killed. They built a back door at the command
Yes,
center.
yes.
The 9S.
Shut up! You killed.
Alright, well, let's pick the other one then.
The 9S, but the model. The official designation.
Hey! Anyway. Alright, we'll pick A2 this time then. Sure, why not? Alright, I'll make this quick 9S. Okay, the fight is actually... because... Oh, did I just jump into that? I guess I did, huh? Oh, he's trying to hack me. Nice try, buddy.
Alert. Functionality reduced due to hacking activity. Proposal. Destroy your high unit 9S.
What the hell, bro? Oh, fighting 9S looks a lot harder because he's doing the hacking things. Even though I won the hacking puzzle, he still somehow hacked me. Now, logically, she shouldn't kill him. Unlike, oh my god, did this really happen?
Acknowledged.
Hmm. Okay. Actually,
We're going to
they.
repair 9S's logic circuits.
Acknowledged.
We go.
Tell me where to find the virus corrupting 9S.
Affirmative. Your high unit A2. Core data for 9S is stored ahead. Alert. Severe virus corruption. Probability of successful deletion extremely low.
I think I know a way.
The idea under consideration is not recommended. This pod is a Yorha tactical support unit. As such, it cannot approve of actions that would damage its supported unit.
You're not so bad, Pod. You know that?
Wow, character growth by liking the pod. Down there. Oh. Oh, come on, man. You must be joking. It's really confusing because it looks like there's a fucking. Alright, and now what? Okay, I actually have to climb over here. Safety. I randomly went to my stream, saw the delay, and it looked like I was gonna fall off, so I panicked, stopped. It's fine. Alright. So 9S.
I'll take care of everything.
If you will be prompted to enable network.
What of you, A2?
Yes, what of me, 8?
I've still got something I need to do.
Oh.
You go ahead.
Acknowledged.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
What is this supposed to be? The machine stuff? She like killed the machines or something?
I never quite realized how beautiful this world is. I'm coming, everyone. I'm coming.
We actually playing the credits from the reverse this time. You're trying to keep it original. Dude, I seen your credit!
Report. All Yorha unit black box. Our mission to oversee the progress of project proceeding to final stage of commencing deletion of.
Alright.
Pod 153 to pod data noise present in requesting temporary.
What?
Pod 042 to personal data for units.
Pod 15 follow project rules.
Pod 042 personal data deletion.
Pod 15 failure to parse statement.
Pod 042 there was data created in my banks. I have come to the conclusion that I can.
The destruction of all all data must.
Pod 042 repeat. Personal data deletion request. Pod 153.
Yeah, given the universe,
well, didn't you?
who was supposed to be in charge? The pods themselves? Yeah, I mean,
Are protected by low-level systems.
okay.
Knowing that, do you still wish for them to survive?
Not really, to be honest, but I guess we'll play along. But I don't really want them to survive. Alright.
The defense program has initiated a purge. If this continues, our consciousness data will likely.
And bosses the credits.
Pod 042
Okay.
to pod
Fuck you, credits. I guess they created our hatred for. They groomed our hatred for the fucking credits.
capacity for emotion. But when we six were connected and exchanged information, something happened. I cannot deny the feeling of something resembling consciousness and emotion being born.
Unable to reply.
Perhaps we now understand that not everything has to have an answer.
I have to kill all these dumbass. Oh jeez. It's really just an excuse to listen to the song as many times as possible, huh? And the song is pretty nice, but like, come on. You also notice how the executive producers are more powerful. Like what? The voice actors, they don't get to create balls that can't be destroyed, but the other people do. It's actually the categories that are more powerful. Kill it. Like, how long is this fucking... I mean, I don't know in what game they did this, but it's definitely not the first game where they have like a thing where you can kill the credits to keep it like interesting, so that you keep on watching. I don't remember. I think they did that in Kingdom Hearts as well, didn't they? Maybe. I don't know. Technical support. Oh jeez. Kill the music. Kill. Cinematics, kill the cinematics. Oh, that was. Oh boy. To restart this nonsense. No, I really don't care enough about the ending to go through. Joe, Jar Jar, what's the point? Jar Jar is forsaken. This is typical. Yeah. Yes, I accept defeat. Alright, let's that dude. Yep. This is how you min-max bullshit, huh? It's all pointless. Yes. Like, I would definitely answer yes, but alright. Daddy. I do think games are silly things, but that's fine, man. Silly in life, no problem. Self too seriously. There is no meaning to this world. That's definitely true. Rescue offer received from Zephyr. Offer. Wow, very cool, Zephyr. Ah, look at that. Music is actually partially in English. Life definitely pointless though, but that's fine. Okay. For some reason, whenever people are like, "Oh, life is pointless. Life this and that, and this and that," they're like, "Oh, this is depressing or something." No, no. Like, what the fuck? Just enjoy yourself. Like, your purpose. But that doesn't mean that their lives are not fun and enjoyable. Okuro. I'm guessing like the Monaco there things. And I mean, that's either names of companies or like, or of people that were important to the project more than others, which would be a bit silly. It's probably companies because like it would be a bit silly to like dedicate unless the team dedicates to someone. I guess that's possible. But yeah, it definitely looks like a company. Shoot that. Quack luck. These fucking credits, man. How fucking long possibly be? I know this involves a lot of people, but like, dear lord. Yeah. I even like die. I can actually. Only when it touches like the middle one. Oh, Dara feels bad, man. But someone reinforced me instead of him. So I actually can't lose. Game. Like random other people. Hey, let me lose everyone's data. Hey, Lamo. I'll see you later, Gloria Monando. Jesus fucking Christ, man. You said 20 minutes, Jar Jar. This is like agony long. Some of us are, impatient and like to do things, So sure, we already did this crap. Yeah. All your data is gone. That's great. Fucking book editing. What if I just put myself there? Smart strategies. I am a predictable swine. I'm sorry, but that's just how it is. I'm very emotional. I cry everything, but why is this supposed to make me cry? Like other people are losing their data. It's unfortunate. Like it's much too fucking long, like to maintain my my emotional thing. So I already killed Square Enix, so like. This song is starting to become repetitive, so I'm actually really starting to be annoyed. Hey, we killed like the CEO, so. And special thanks. Dude, we did the fucking producers. Alright, there we go. Killed the president. Very.
Everything that lives is designed to end.
Well, I don't know about that.
Perpetually trapped in a never-ending spiral of life and death.
Yeah.
However,
I mean, I think you lack a lot of imagination if you think about that. Also, there are some creatures that actually don't die, like the jellies, I guess. I mean, sure, they're part of a universe eventually going to die, I suppose, but who knows, huh?
I am embarrassed.
First?
I launched a suicide attack, and yet here I am, still alive. I must look very silly.
Do not feel bad about it. We are alive, after all. And being alive is pretty much a constant stream of embarrassment.
True.
That concept is a bit too abstract for me to understand at this time. I will save it in my list of things to analyze later.
All of their past memories?
Yes.
And are those recovered parts of the same design as previous ones?
Oh, we're gonna create 2B and 9S or something.
Won't that simply lead us to the same conclusion as before?
And no one cares about the fucking Yora androids. You better fucking restore Pascal. Actually, he doesn't fucking deserve to live. So get that shit stain out of here. Decided to suicide to get his memory wiped. So actually, he still exists because I didn't kill him.
Given to you.
Oh.
It is something you must take for yourself.
Oh. Birds. It's I appreciate that you still give me the possibility of skipping the credit there. Good touch right there.
Please respond to this question. Do you, faithful player, Have anything
Well,
you would like to say to
faithful
fellow fans
player and not
who are
faithful.
suffering because they cannot finish NieR Automata?
Get good. Okay. Sure, let's go ahead. I did my best. One thing is certain, USA! USA! Okay. You know what? Sure. USA, why not? Alright. Oh, I don't have a get good option? Shooters are tough. Alright, let's make a nice message. Why not? We're not that different. I wouldn't be amazed if you cleared it. Yes, hello. I love I'm confident. I'm not strong. So much about shooting, huh? Actually, that sounds pretty good. The shoulder tense, relax. Like my shoulders are tense position right now as well. Well, I don't really believe that you can be struggling with this game. It's pretty simple. Let's be real. Where's the dumb thing or denied or something? For everything I've seen, I would probably write basically. Alright, I'll just do a yet. Efforts will be rewarded. Yikes. Yikes, you're not the only one. Yikes. Try to stay cool. Yes, that makes a lot of sense. That's a typical yeehaw statement right there. Alright, not understanding the suffering makes people grow. Agony. Agony. If you won't do it, who will? Yikes. Like all of this so depressing. I got my eyes in. Let's sacrifice yourself, dear gods. Give up the game, disappear. You're worthless. Oof. Oof. Glory to mankind. Yikes. Talk about Papega sentence. Alright, I guess we'll go for something regular. We've got this, that's fine.
Pod 042, please respond. You have lost your life multiple times to make it. You have faced crushing hardship.
Not really, I'm actually a very lucky person in real life. Very privileged.
Do you have
A
any
very
interest in helping the weak?
Helping the weak. I mean, people are not really weak, so I would help with that. Fine, sure.
Selecting this option enables you to save. However, in exchange, do you still wish to rescue someone? A total
Losing my
stranger, in
saves.
spite of
I mean, the
this.
game's over, like, and I guess I could finish those 3 things, but I don't think the RPG elements are sufficiently interesting
The
to.
person you save will be selected. As a result, who cries out for help may be someone you intensely dislike. Do you still wish to help?
I want to intensely dislike, but here's the thing, Bob. I don't intensely dislike
You
anyone,
worked
so.
so hard to unlock debug mode, but they will no longer be available. Do you still wish to help?
Yeah, sure, I can
You
always
may
replay
not
the
receive
game.
thanks. Some may say that your efforts. Do you still wish to help?
Yeah, why not?
And you are truly, truly sure about this?
I'm not sure about anything, but I'll
Very
say
well.
yes.
In
For
exchange for
this.
all of your data, I will convey.
Alright, that's cool, bro. Oh no. Hopeless beyond repair. I'm just a nice guy, you know. Actually, nice in real life, but not a pretender. So. Hmm. Yeah. You can destroy it all. Whatever. It's irrelevant. Like I mostly did what I wanted in the game, regardless. I got the content out. I guess I missed a couple of quests. There was one remaining. They were like optional super bosses, probably. Or like the trials. Yeah, whatever. Like my desire to min max the characters is also less because I just, I'm not attached to any of the characters, and I don't really like. I don't identify at all with any of the characters and their struggles because they're all just too angsty for me.
And so,
Like someone needs to take a
making a
fucking chill
decision.
pill, right?
It is time for the
And it's
final
not even
judgment.
like they're
To all of you who
they're like
spent time with this game,
teenagers who I can say, okay, they're teenagers going through their teenage things. Like I can emphasize with that. Like I'm playing
Literature.
Final Fantasy. If I play Final
Thank you for
Fantasy,
playing.
sure, I'll play Final Fantasy 8. I can emphasize with Squall a lot. Even nowadays, I'm not that at all like him anymore. But back in the day, I was much like him. Well, I guess that's the ending. We killed all our data. Oh well. I was supposed to cry, but like the end credits are simply too long for this emotional response to be effective. Like my emotions don't run that long. Been through the credits 5 separate times, plus 2 times on fast speed. How do you feel? Like I hate ending credits. Like I don't see the point of them. If I wanted to find out like things about who did what on the game, I can check that out online. How about we could have had something different than end credits? Wouldn't that have been interesting, huh? Imagine the same thing, but we don't have like shitty credits. We actually have like some actual gameplay or something. That would be much better. All right. Well, there we go. Again, that's NieR Automata. Pretty interesting game. Pretty good game overall. Definitely not one of the best games of all time. Probably overrated when I looked at the reviews, and when especially like if you go to YouTube, you'll find many videos, or like I didn't watch them, but like, oh, this game philosophical. This game this game. I suppose it's ambitious for a video game, relatively speaking, but it's also this like Eastern, I don't know, mood set where it's like, oh, everything is like the way people react is always with like hardship and over emotionally reacting to everything, and that really like I cannot emphasize with that whatsoever. So like it would be much better if people could just take it like when the children of Pascal kill themselves. It's like that should be a very emotional scene, but it's too stupid. It's too stupid. So you can't like, it's hard to emphasize. It's not like you're watching a movie. People are believably emotional, and here it's just like being angsty for the sake of being angsty. But yeah, that's anyway, pretty good game. Gameplay was good. The music was really good. The world was fairly interesting. I think it could have been a lot better though. That's really like the gripe, is so easily you could have made this game so much better. You could have had better side quests. You could have had a better system, switching back and forth. You could have cut out this 2B stuff entirely. Right? Why did we have A2 as a character? Like, so it seems very, I don't know, unrefined. It looks like you get this script basically, like this gameplay, and you just have a team of people edit it, and it should have been much better. So I'm gonna give my final verdict. Like I don't know. I don't like to be harsh when I'm rating games, because to say that it could have been so much better, that's true for every fucking game out there, and so you just have to compare it to other games and not to some sort of ideal perfection. So in terms of an action, the action was fine. The music was great. I think I'll give the game like an 8.5 or a 9, something in between. Even though it should have been so much better, it should have been so much better. But still, relatively speaking, it's a fine game. So, and I suppose it is atypical, and that's always praiseworthy. But I mean, I don't know. Sometimes it bothers me when you're trying to like appeal to like deep things, but you're only scratching it superficially. That actually triggers me quite a bit. That puts me out of the emotional. Whereas if I watch really dumb things, like I don't know, the example I typically use, Highlander. I watch Highlander. Like it's really stupid. It doesn't try to be smart, but there's a real emotional moment when his wife dies. You just feel empathy for him. Or if you watch some dumb like reality TV things, they're not trying to be smarter than they are. You're just I don't know. You're just watching someone dance and they're happy to win a dance competition. Like I can't dance. I don't want to dance, but I can empathize with the person feeling happy. And here, because there's this attempt which is good, but there's like too much of an attempt at being smarter than the people are. That sort of puts me in an intellectual mood where I'm like critical, and I and then it blurs my emotional response to the game. But yeah, I guess the saddest part was just that Pascal's children. That was, strictly speaking, the saddest part. But fundamentally, I think the biggest flaw, if we're serious, like I said, this and this and this really kills like the gameplay, the 2B. Like that's a very big problem. But the biggest problem narrative wise is that our main characters are not interesting enough. That we don't care enough. Right? 9S is not interesting enough. 2B is not interesting enough. And then we have to play sometimes with 2A, and 2A is pointless, utterly pointless. Like we should not, like if you remove from Route C, you just remove 2A as a character. Like what does she contribute to the story? She kills 2B effectively. That's the only thing. So she should just be removed. Like I just remove her, remove the 2B, just play 2B, and then after like Route A, you just play 9S until the end of the game. Would have been much better. Would have been much better. But yeah, I mean, I'm still giving it a good score because people don't like giving good scores. I like giving good scores. It's a good game, and the music really so right. Well, that concludes our game. I'm sure there was more content, and I'm sure the action could have been more enjoyable if I had played on a harder difficulty. But yeah. Oh. All right. Thank you for recommending the game to me, Jar Jar, and watching with me, being true and like with me the entire journey. And well, I'll see you later, skaters.